After months of recovery at Frazier Rehab Institute, Orange County Sheriff's Deputy Zach Andry is finally headed home. Andry was shot in the head during a traffic stop back in January and suffered a traumatic brain injury. Wave News reporter Noel Frill was there as he was released and has the latest from Andry's doctors and family.
That's right. Deputy Andry was shot multiple times after he stopped to check on a disabled car. The shooter, 33-year-old Austin Shepard, was later found by police in Louisville and killed after shooting at officers. In the months since that shooting, doctors with U of L Health say Andry has fought for his life, all leading up to today when he finally got to return home. A long-awaited homecoming for Orange County Sheriff's Deputy Zach Andry. Doctors cheered him on as he was discharged from Frazier Rehab Institute. At home in French Lick, an escort of fellow police officers greeted him. It follows months of recovery after a traumatic brain injury that nearly ended his life. Dr. Emily Sieg, the neurosurgeon who performed emergency surgery on Andry immediately after he was shot, says the bullet crossed through the front of his brain. Doctors had to reconstruct the damages to his skull and replace some of the bone with a prosthetic implant.
He had what was called a bifrontal craniectomy, where we take all of this bone off. In addition to that, he had injury to the floor of his frontal lobe, which is all of the bone that lays kind of over your eyes. So we had to reconstruct that.
Andry has been receiving intensive rehabilitation every day at Frazier. He'll continue receiving treatment while living at home through their day program. Doctors say he's already making major progress.
What I think about now is taking steps toward quality of life. Can you be aware of what's going on around you? Can you interact with people around you? And can you start to tell people what you want and need? And he's moving through all of those steps, which is fabulous.
We know recovery happens for up to 2 years after injury. So I hope and think that he still has tremendous potential to recover and be a part of his family and his community.
Andry's wife, Darian, thanked the doctors who saved his life and the fellow officers who have supported her and the couple's 3 young children.
All of our first responders that helped early that morning will always have a special place in my heart.
She describes her husband as a strong person and an outgoing dad.
He's very family involved. Anything our kids go through, want to put their minds to, he's always backed them up.
She also gave a special thank you to the French Lick community that has prayed for his recovery every step of the way.
In a small community, we all kind of like know each other, it feels, but to know that they all have our back, it just means the world to me and to my family, to our law enforcement officers.
2 people have been charged with helping Andry flee from Indiana to Louisville after the shooting. James Adams and Victoria Howard are both charged with assisting a criminal and false informing. Adams has a pretrial conference tomorrow, and Howard has a final pretrial conference scheduled for April 14th. Noel Friel, Wave News.
Thanks, Noel.